Welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited about these two products. I actually picked these up just recently on the Sephora website. I couldn't wait to get them in stock. These are new from Fenty. These are the new Killawatt Foil Highlighters. These retail for $36 each. I went ahead and picked them up on the Sephora website. I wanted to play with them, apply them on the face, give you guys my thoughts on them because I don't know if you guys are like me, but I'm personally waiting patiently for her to release a matte blush because I love her bronzers. Like this bronzer, you can see I've almost dipped pan because I love this bronzer so much. I think the shade of this is perfect. I feel like the formula is perfect. It's not a dusty formula, so it's a nice like creamy matte, and it just blends and melts into the skin so beautifully. So when I saw these, now these are technically highlighters, I do want to make that clear, but she did say that you can apply these as a highlighter, you can apply them on the face for blush, you can also apply them as eyeshadow. So that's what I did today. I wanted to kind of play around with the formula, see how they work for a blush. Now, the main reason why I wanted to pick these up is because I do really like the Natasha Denona blush palette. That's kind of the vibes that this is giving me. It's kind of that really pretty metallic looking blush on the face. Now, this one is the Ruby Richez, and I've dug my fingernail in it twice now, but this one is described as a metallic brick red. I'm actually wearing it on this side of the face. I'm wearing it as eyeshadow and also here on the cheek. And this one is just strictly metallic. Now, during the application, I actually had to wipe my foundation off and restart because these are a different type of formula and they grab to the skin. So if you're gonna buy these, I recommend powdering your face before going in with these. You will see why, but they're so pigmented that they just attach to anything that's creamy. This shade right here is called the Penny4UTHOTS. This is described as a metallic burnt copper. So this also has a metallic finish, but it also has a little bit of like glitter flecks in it, which I don't know that I'm loving the glitter flecks, which when we get through the application, you will probably see why I don't love it. But I'm actually wearing it on this side of the face as blush. I did put a little bit as highlighter and then I'm wearing it as eyeshadow. These are brand new from Fenty, and I have picked up more products from the Fenty website. I ordered these from Sephora, but I actually bought quite a few products from the Fenty website. So I'm going to be getting those into stock this week, which I'm super excited about. So I'm probably going to do like a full face of Fenty and kind of testing out some of the new products that I got. I wanted to go ahead and pop up my review of these just in case many of you guys were out there wondering, can I wear that as blush? How would it look? These are technically a highlighter, so I do want to make that clear, but you know, she did say you could apply it on the face for a blush or on the eyes, so either way, I just felt like playing with them. For reference, I am a medium with like a golden undertone. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the application portion of the video, and then I will come back and give you guys my final thoughts at the end. So I will see you guys then. Okay, so let's get playing with these two new products from Fenty. I did put on a tiny bit of bronzer, so I love the Fenty bronzer, and I'm loving this new brush from Refer. So this is the P22. This reminds me of the Tom Ford brush, and I love this brush. Now, I don't have the Tom Ford brush, but I'm obsessed with this brush. I think these are going to be available this month from Refer. I will keep you guys posted. They sent me a few to try. I'm obsessed with this brush. I'm just saying, it applies bronzer like a dream. I love all my Sonia G brushes, don't get me wrong, but the thing that I've been wanting most in my collection is a really good bronzer brush, and I just haven't found the right fit from all of the brushes that I have from Sonia G. I just haven't found the right fit to apply my bronzer. This is it. I'm obsessed with this brush. Okay, now I didn't bronze too much because, and I don't have any powder on. This is just, you know, foundation, concealer, brows done, that's it. Okay, so this is Penny4UTHOTS and this is Ruby Richez. So Penny4UTHOTS does have a little bit more of like a glitter type of finish to it. The Ruby Richez is more of like a metallic finish. All right, so I'm gonna put Penny for Your Thoughts on this side, and I'm thinking about just using my blush brush from Sonia G. So this is the Inoshish, I don't know how you pronounce it. So I'm just gonna dab lightly into this palette because I don't want it to be like overwhelming. So I'm gonna put it on this side. Oh. Okay, so the problem is the glitter like sticks to the face. So this might be a product that you might have to put over powdered face, because remember, I haven't put any powder on yet. Okay, so I've zoomed you in, but see how it's like got these little teeny like sparkles? It almost looks like little broken blood vessels. And I think it's just because it's kind of stuck to my face. I've tried to like blend it out and I just can't get it to blend. It's like the glitter is just like stuck to my face. So it might be something that I need to put on. Like, see how you got these little like flecks of weirdness right here? It might be something that you need to put on over top of a face that's been powdered, because my skin is a little bit tacky because I haven't powdered, and I am wearing the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation. So it has a little bit of a tacky feeling to it, but it's just not a very smooth product. It might be best applied as a highlighter. All right, I've got the brush wiped off. Now I'm gonna go on this side with the Ruby Richez. Okay, so here's the thing. This is a product that likes to stick, and it sticks to the face. I think this needs to be applied over powder. So, I mean, I'm just not getting the best results applying it on a sticky, tacky face. But see how like I don't love the way it's skipping right here? Like, it looks kind of that flush of something on the face. But I just kind of have a feeling that because my face isn't set with powder, it's just really attaching. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash this off and reapply my foundation. I'm gonna set it with powder and I will be right back. So I'm back. I went ahead and threw on a little bit of the bronzer, not much though. I went ahead and set with my Hourglass powder and with my Charlotte Tilbury. Now you guys know I don't use a lot of powder, but I did use enough to where it's not tacky. I kind of feel like this is just so pigmented that I kind of feel like maybe I need something a little bit more wispier, maybe like a dual fiber brush. I don't know. So I was thinking maybe this one from Luxie. This is the Luxie dual fiber. I don't know if this is just way too like densely packed in order. It's not that densely packed. It's a very soft brush, but it might not be the best brush to apply a product like this. I don't know. I'm a little bit gun shy now. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this one first. This is the Penny for Your Thoughts. Okay, that works much better. It's not like sticking to my face like it was, and I do feel like the dual fiber brush is definitely the way to go. I'm gonna take this powder brush that has a little bit of extra powder on it and just kind of like smooth it out. I still don't love this one only because the glitter flecks I feel like are too big and they just start to look a little bit muddy and a little bit weird on the face. So I don't love this. This is just not my favorite. I don't really love that one. Okay, I'm gonna wipe the dual fiber brush off. I'm gonna go into this shade. This is the Ruby Richez. Okay, that's pretty. Except for my hair keeps getting stuck into the brush. Okay, that's really pretty. Setting your skin and using a dual fiber brush. In my opinion, perfection. I mean, look how pretty that is. I could build it if I want, so I'm gonna build a little bit more. But kind of doing those circular motions and kind of blending it and buffing it into the skin, it just kind of gives you this really pretty iridescent type of cheek. It's really pretty. But I do feel like you have to apply this a certain way in order for it to work. It does kind of have that metallic finish. I do feel like this would probably be prettier on darker skin tone. I don't know if you have like a fair skin, I don't think you're gonna like this. I would say my skin tone or darker is probably gonna be the best option. Okay, so this is Ruby Richez. You can see it kind of has that shine to it. This side is Penny for Your Thoughts, and see like how it has these little teeny specks, and that's just not what I'm loving about this one. This one has more of like the glitter. You can see all the glitter reflex, but they're kind of chunky. They're not that smooth to apply. Even if they would have created this shade without the glitter, I think would be the best. But I don't love the way this one applied on this side. I don't love, like this side looks much more smooth because this one has more of like a metallic finish to it. But this one is a little bit more chunky. You know, it has those glitter specks in it, and it's just not my favorite. I'm adding just a little bit more just to try to get rid of some of the muddiness. Yeah, I like the shade of this one, but I wish it didn't have the glitter in it. If it didn't have the glitter specks in it, I think it would be a really pretty option. I just feel like the glitter kind of just takes away from this one, and it just makes it look kind of chunky, and like you just have these little specks, like, and they don't really, they're not that flattering on the skin. You know, if this is something you're interested in and you really like this shade, I don't think there's much difference between these two shades, to be honest. But I think the Ruby Richez is so much prettier on the skin, like way better. As a highlighter, I don't know, let's try it. I mean, why not? So I'm gonna go into this one right here, the Penny for Your Thoughts. Oh yeah, see how it does that? Like, I do not like that. The dual fiber brush, for some reason, doesn't pick up the glitter like a brush like this does. Can you see that? Like, I do not like these little chunks of glitter. I do not like that. It doesn't look smooth on the face. It looks like a bunch of blood vessels have like broken apart, like capillaries or something have broken. Yeah, I do not like this one at all. This one is definitely not my favorite. So I'm gonna wipe that brush off. I'm gonna go into Ruby Richez and put it on right up here. So that's what it looks like as a highlighter, and it's strong. I mean, but this Ruby Richez is so much better. Like, let's try to put a little bit in the eyes of this Penny for Your Thoughts, and let's just use it as an eyeshadow. See, the sparkle on the eye actually is really pretty. It just does not look good on the face. So this one blends out really good, and I think it looks really pretty. Just kind of soft on the eye, and it blended out fine. I'm gonna put Ruby Richez on this eye and just see what it'll look like as eyeshadow. I mean, we might as well. It's not that you guys are gonna buy these for eyeshadow, but it's interesting to know, you know, if you can wear them as eyeshadow. It's a good thing I'm not going anywhere today because I look a little ridiculous. Okay, so I'm back to give you guys my final thoughts on these. If you're into this type of a product where it's that metallic-y type of blush, I do think this one is pretty. The only thing you're gonna run into is, number one, obviously making sure that your face is set, because it is so pigmented and it just grabs. You're gonna wanna make sure that you have put some powder down over top of your foundation before going in with a product like this. I just kind of feel like you're gonna have to love a product like this to make it work. I would completely pass on this one. I just feel like the glitter in here is just too much and it's too patchy, and I do not like the results of it. I feel like it just looks kind of muddy, and I don't know, it kind of makes me look like I have a bunch of pimples on my cheek, which I already have one here coming up, and that's just kind of the vibe that it gives me. The pictures on Sephora are really, really pretty, and the way that the models are wearing these is just, oh, it had me excited because I kind of was thinking that it was going to be like the Natasha Denona blush palette, which I really, really do love. But these are definitely different than that. I don't feel like this formula is going to be for everyone. I do think these are going to be best on deeper skin tone. I would say tan skin complexion and darker are really going to love these. As far as just using these as blushes, don't get too excited. I would wait until she releases like a matte formula. I like this, but this is definitely not something that I'm going to reach for that often, and I don't know. I think this looks pretty though. Don't get me wrong. The Ruby Richez is workable and it's really pretty, but I feel like it's not an everyday type of thing. So those are my final thoughts on these. I hope that this video was helpful for you guys. If you guys have bought these and you like them or you don't or whatever, let us know in the comments down below how these are working for you. For those of you that bought the Penny for Your Thoughts, if you have bought this and you are not having the same issues I am, let me know in the comments down below how you used it. Like, did you powder your skin? What kind of brush did you use with it? You know, sound off down below. Let us know how you guys are liking them. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day filled with love and joy. I will see you guys in my next video, and I love you all so much. Bye.